Game number 1. We're in the second round, everybody. Qualifier number 1 for the Masters Clash, and we're heading into the match between Chili Mountain and the Hardos. I said it before, and I say it again. We have team names have changed a little bit. So a lot of the teams, this is, again, the last few tournaments, a lot of them had all a captain's draft, right? So pretty much what that means is that we had a captain determined, and the captain would then draw players from a player pool, and that's how the teams were decided. Now we're back in a tournament style with the Masters Clash that allows team to form as a 5-man, practice together, and then just qualify for the main event through qualifiers. And this is the first qualifier for the Master Clash, and it's going to be fun. So we got Chili Mountain over here. We've seen those boys obviously play in other tournaments too, but on the other side, the Hardos. And this is a little bit of a mixed team, so it's going to be really fun. There's one player missing today on the red team side, and that is Hardos. Hardos, he had some obligations for Team Liquid earlier, so he can't participate in this first qualifier. Max Passion is currently subbing in for him, but the core team that we are seeing here, that's Bad Benny, that's Yasu, Chris, Nick, who's playing on the account, Hans, and Hardos. So it is insane. And even today, it should be a pretty fun setup that we have. Kerrigan gets banned out because you got Nick on the other side, so nobody wants to go up against this. It's already fun. Hogger gets banned too. Lucio, after the changes in the patch, has been more or less an insta-ban every single time that we've seen it now. But yeah, it's kind of cool. The Uther ban as well, and obviously on the other side, you got Chili Mountain playing this out here. Fun times for sure. And the first thing that happens is that Azurite locks in Chromie. Now, in case you missed it, the way that these qualifiers work, we have 4 qualifiers. The qualifiers are played over 2 days. Anybody can participate in these qualifiers. The team that wins a qualifier qualifies automatically for the main event. The other teams, they gain points depending on how high they went or how far they went in the tournament. And after the 4 weeks, when all of the qualifiers are over, what we're going to see is that the top 8 in those rankings, based on the points that they gather, will then play a single elimination tournament to determine the last 4 teams to join the 4 teams that have been directly qualified. Ergo, we have 8 teams in total, and that's then the teams that join the main event. The goal is to have a LAN event, by the way. So what they're trying to do is they're setting up a LAN event in France. Obviously, we have to wait for COVID and everything. This entire setup is going to last a couple of months. There are good chances that by then you can travel again, but time will tell. That's obviously a bit of a question mark. There's a lot of prize money on the line. I think the minimum is 7,500 that we have here. We have Stukov locked in and Sonya. Seeing quite a bit of Sonya action. And even early engages into Mr. Chuchu over here with Anubarak, locked in by Bad Benny. Our little train conductor is doing fairly well with this heavy engage. Played a lot of that in Meta Madness too, and with a lot of success, I might add. Max Passion on Diva. And yep, should be interesting how they follow up with stuns, because the Hardos kind of a little bit more stun for that. Normally when you have a Nubarak, you want to have at least a support that can help you out with that. Stukov is the ideal choice, but of course he has been picked away. Now Tychus, even though nerfed in the last patch, I mean slightly, not by a lot. His level 1 talent got nerfed a little bit on the grenade build. He gets banned regardless of that. Obviously you don't want that your front line gets melted away by the bigger they are and then taken out easily. So there's that. And let's see what we're gonna get for Towers of Doom here. Our first map in the series, best of 3. Cassia and Deckard Cain. Bring the pain here again. And Chili Mountain, honestly, after what we've seen in the CCL from them, they really have to showcase that it's more or less a ping issue for them and a motivation issue. So they're gonna try and bring this one back with Mackinaw and Medivh, and we got Gia and Diablo. Unless they are using the swap round to mix things up a little bit. But the draft is coming to a conclusion over here. We have one more damage dealer that needs to be locked in, and Chris is already on it. So Towers of Doom is the map. Can make some rotational plays around Medivh, at least Chili Mountain. But let's see what else we're going to get here. And there it is. Chris on Kira. Guys, the stage is set. We're ready. Towers of Doom, map number 1. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Chili Mountain against the Hardos. The first qualifier for the Masters Clash. We are in round 2 right now. Game number 1, Towers of Doom, and the stage is set in our best of 3. We got Chili Mountain going up against the Hardos, and on the left side of the map in blue, Macke on Medivh with Backhult and Sonya, Banana H on his alt account with Stukov. We got Gia on Diablo, and Azurite is playing Chromie. To the right side of the map, Bad Benny, he's gonna play the Legion of Beetles with an Uberak in level 1. We have Yasuo and Deckard Cain, Max Passion on Diva, and of course a slight swap between Cassia and Akira, as Nick on his account Hans is locking in the melee assassin and Chris is playing Cassia. No stacking for him though, instead coming through with the charged strikes. Also level 1 we immediately have the low blow over here, and there's a couple of low blows already coming through in the middle of the map as the skirmish unfolds. The 5 versus 5 setup, and here we have it. Chromie in particular opening the map up with a bit of a bang here. Yay! Shut up. And nearly taking Max Passion down. Instead, the backline attack, and down goes Sonya. Chili Mountain losing a hero early on in the game here. Unfortunate for them. Again, just the early skirmish here, but it gives a bit of a rotational advantage now to the red team, who controls the mid lane a bit more heavily. Has Cassia already at the bottom of the map and is doing their thing there. But yeah, I'm excited for this series. I'm not gonna lie, I really expected this to go the distance, like all 3 maps. It would be awesome. Our first round match that we picked was already amazing, but I want to see a bit more of that action now that we're back on the European Heroes of the Storm server. I'm still hoping that one of the NA teams is also going to sign up for one of the qualifiers and try and play it out, but so far that hasn't really been the case here. At this point, the kill, nice! Chromie coming in with a big boy hit against Kira, and that's the end of Nick. That invade backfired hard. Real hard. Nicely done. Alright, so with that we have still even score on kills at least, and Chili Mountain already saying like, hey guys, we're gonna do some work over here. So yeah, don't mind us, this is gonna be good. But either way, at this point we have Medivh with 17 stacks, so Make can do a whole lot here. He needs to be careful in the early game before he completes his quest, but also he's not the only one, because Gia, yeah, making it out of the fight. Yes, he does. Looked a bit dicey for a second, I'm not gonna lie. But he makes it out. Ooh, Ring of Leech on level 4. There we go. Yeah, get the Ring of Leech in for Cassia. Also, over here, the Ruby for Deckard Cain. No shielding potion this time. Additionally, we have the Slam build and topside back hold. Yeah, he needs a bit of an assist, I suppose, against Diva here. And there it is. The portal is already set up, and Max Passion is all of a sudden finding himself facing off against 2 opponents. A little bit more than he bargained for, so he has to fall back. And it also allowed Make to get more stacks for the baseline on Medivh, as the level 7 for Chromie kicks in. First triple altar phase is popping up on the map, and here we go. Next Spider is in. Haven't seen that one in a while, I gotta say. But there we go. Top side, still Diva getting a bit of more experience for the team. And it is party time. I mean, first altar phase is usually a 2-for-1 trade. Normally you have the top left, top right, just simply trade it out and then fight for the one in the middle. But they are mixing things up a little bit as the shots are being fired and connect. We have over here a bit of a battle with a 2 versus 2 setup. Make getting more stacks together, quite safely I gotta say. And they are taking down Nick! Second time that Nick has gone down. Okay, hinting a little bit here today. Nick dying twice in this game. And that allows for a double channel on the altars. Bam! Banana H getting 1, other one is taken by Sonya, that's 4 shots fired, followed up by another, and that's 8 points down on the core. Good opening for Chili Mountain, not too bad. Now, they're still waiting, of course, for Medivh to complete his quest. 27 isn't bad. Arcane Explosion coming in on level 7 now. And it's all about them trying to get that bad boy to a completed quest and then also to level 10. They got a couple of combos here. Leyline into Apocalypse is definitely possible. You got the 2 now. So if you want to go for a combo setup, that's probably going to be it. And at the same time, we've seen a lot of aggression on Sonya and Leap, even in the earlier series today. Now, if you want to be fully aggressive, with especially Stukov following this up too, then hell yeah, you can. We got, first of all, on level 7 now the Growing Infestation, after we already had the low blow committed to on level 1. So he's really going into the Lurking Arm and attempting to set that up properly for them. But, yep, there we have it. In the middle, a bit of damage done towards the structures. So far, so good. Next altar phase is, of course, happening at the top of the map, where we have a top left, top right exchange. Temporal loop for Chromie. And, well, 31 stacks for Medivh. Medivh, our boy, he's getting the stacks together. He's sitting at 33, 34. No problems for him at all. They're attempting to set up a bit more for him. Mak is getting closer. That's usually the moment where you gotta be real careful. No more shields for anybody else. All shields for me. Yeah, nothing else. 34 stacks. This is the worst case scenario if you die there. But yeah. By now we have Hans sitting in the middle. Nick, of course, not going to be too happy about his start into the game. Down here, a bit of a different story. They're trying to go for more aggression again. Can't set it up. Top left, top right exchange of altars is happening as Sonya starts to channel, and so does D.Va. Shots are fired. Bam, 4 connect. Same is happening on the other side. Boom. And the skirmish at the bottom of the map continues too, with Medivh sniffing out a few more targets that he can use here. 35! Oh yeah! 5 more connects, and he is good to go. Level 10 abilities are also soon on the table, and that's really where the party starts. Yeah, sitting at 36. Yeah, looking good. Looking really, really good. Okay, so there's the channel. They're starting into the wall. They're coming in for the body block. D.Va in trouble. And can they go for the pilot? Not quite. Medivh sitting on 37 stacks now. Stukov dies. Medivh gets cocooned. Can they get him? Oh, they killed him. 37 stacks and they wrecked him. I feel so bad. Look at this. The cocoon is in. They get the kill against Stukov, and then they come in and just take him down. Maka came in at the side and said, "Boys, I got this." And they're like, "You got what?" And they took him down. Maka is not going to be happy about this. Someone is mad. Someone is angry. Oh, God. I feel so bad for him. But it's also funny. Let's be honest here. I mean, to be fair, the entire time I was just waiting for her to give him a round of applause for completing the quest, and that happened. When I saw the cocoon, I was like, oh my God, please, no. It can't end like this. 0 stacks for him. Marke must be pissed. It's 3 kills to 3. We have 28 points against 32 on the core, down at the bottom of the map. There's the channel. Red team, of course, has now a bit of momentum. I don't think that communication is going to be too nice for them. But yep, here we go. That's a kill against the Nubarak, so they haven't given up. They're still playing this one out. There's another setup with the ley line. Apocalypse! And it connects. They're trying to go for the damage in the back, though. And Chromie makes it out. Medivh is on the run again. He's not surviving. Well, maybe. Yeah, the old man. Can Maki actually get out of this one? I'm more worried about Chromie at this point if I'm looking at it to be fair. Hans. Oh, the wall stun. Get wrecked, baby. Holy shit. Yeah, with this, we have Kira eliminated again, so this doesn't seem to be Nick's day. He gets bullied in these fights. Another set of shots fired, 24 against 32. The fight at the bottom continues as Nubarak dives in, sets the stuns up. Make portaling the boys out. He's at 17 stacks, by the way. He is at 17 stacks right now. All right. So 5 kills to 3. But this game is already spicy. I mean, Medivh dying at 37 stacks. We have Nick already eliminated 3 times. He just controls him so well whenever he goes into those battles a little bit too deep. He just doesn't have the freedom that he normally has. And also, Banana H with his Stukov just shuts him down time and time again. Talking about shutting things down. Seems like Bakul is in trouble, but Medivh is on top of things. Puts the portal down. Helps his teammate out of harm's way. But this is going to be a nail biter if this continues this way. 5 kills to 3. And over here, what else are we going to get? We currently have 17 stacks. The level 13 talents are in for both. And that's, of course, where that Lurking Arm build is really coming through because of the Virulent Reaction. The level 13 talent right here. And, well, with that, we now also get the Eradicating Spines over here for Nubarak. Heavily into the carapace, I might add. And that's a huge sign. You can zone them out so well here later on in the game. 19 stacks for Maki. It's much harder for him now. After level 10, it's really rough for him to get those stacks together. They're going in again. Cocoon already being used. There's the ley line. They're waiting for the setup, and they get the double hit in. They're going for Cassia. They want Chris, and they nearly get him, but instead, Maki gets attacked, and Maki is dead again. Goodbye, stacks. That was it. Stacks down, Market dead again, and they're going for Gia. They're trying to go for the double, for the triple kill. Backward with the slam bam on Chris, but Sonya is dead, and over here on the left side, we could also see Diablo fall as they're engaging again with another double stun. Bad Benny making it happen. Gia not done with this fight yet, but he went out too deep, and now Diablo is eliminated too. 5 kills to 6. A big back and forth right there. The channel is up on the altar. Chris is dealing with it himself. And boy, is this a game. 28 against 24 now. And they are going ham on this one. I mean, damn, son. Stacks continuously lost for Market. That is not a good look there. Must be quite frustrated that he wasn't able to lock in those 3 stacks that were missing earlier to complete the quest. 29,000 damage for Sonya, but it's just simply not enough right now. Despite the fact that he died 3 times, we have Nick on 35,000 damage. Cassia has 31k. So they are looking better and better, especially since they are the ones who also did damage to the altar, the bell tower in the middle of the map. Chromie the only one who hasn't died yet. But they are getting really aggressive here. I mean, they're diving out onto the map, behind the fort even a bit, to allow Chris to push through the bottom and put a bit of damage in on this one. So right now, things are starting to look a little bit better for the Hardos. They're nearly on level 16, so they got a bit of a chance there. But let's see. I mean, I also got to point out that Max Passion is subbing in for Hazorbs today. So Hazu will join the team if they're not able to qualify through this event. We got the Epicenter now in. Epicenter on level 16 for him. Top of that, the Martial Law as usual. And the Heraldric Staff for the old man. Whereas Chili Mountain is still waiting for the level 16 talent. There's the triple altar phase. And that could also turn the tides in regards to the points on the core itself. So that's of course the next one. Yeah, there's the aggression against Sonya. Careful, back hold. And it's portal time. Always able to help them with the escape here. So far, so good. Nicely done. And once again, a little bit of damage coming through in the middle of all of this. Triple altar phase, 16 talents, they're still not there. They're currently waiting for it. Shouldn't really take too long for them to lock them in. But the old man at the bottom of the map gets the channel for free up to the top side. We're already having D.Va moving over, and Berkult locks in the only altar for the blue team. Shots fired on both sides, and another 4 will connect once the D.Va finishes the channel at the top. The level 16 talent, they finally have it, but it comes in too late to contest anything here, so they had to give one up. Now they're slightly behind, and the conversion in the middle of the map didn't really help them either. I mean, 5 bell towers against 3. They're trying to reclaim, and with the help of Sonya, they're going to get that done very, very soon. But at the bottom of the map, the aggression is there as they're going for Medivh again. Doesn't even have any stacks. You can let him live for now. Instead, they want to go for the kill here quickly. There's the ley line. Apocalypse gets denied. At least the timing got denied, but it doesn't matter. Gia says, well, I don't need the setup. I can come in with my kill, and they get also D.Va. Well done. D.Va is down, and, well, that's an easy one. Big stun, and Anubarak is there too. Gia popping off. Retaking the bell tower in the middle, and, well, that's the setup with the kills here. Honestly, Gia carrying that team fight hard. I mean, really, really hard. He went in, set up the initial kill that they got, and then he also delivered kill number 2, and all of a sudden, Chili Mountain is coming back big time. Moving in, easily taking down the bottom bell tower now that they collected the one in the middle again, and that puts them into a 5 versus 3 situation. It's a cool game. It's a really cool game. First map, and it's awesome already. This is exactly what I expected from this series, and so far I'm not disappointed at all. We got a money pick in here. I mean, what more do you want? Now, top side, that's where Cassia is currently attempting to get a bit more pressure going through the pumpkins. But of course, with the double bell tower now at the bottom of the map, or the double altar at the bottom of the map, there's a big chance for Chili Mountain to take the lead in core points again. And they even try to go for the kill. Old man with a sleeper setup. Careful. Stukov, he was trying to set up a flank lurking arm. That didn't work out for him. And that's a huge problem. There's the ley line. A poke, and the big one. They take Deckard Kane down. The old geezer is just not fast enough. They get D.Va too, and now they go in for Nick. But I don't think, maybe spear. Yes, no, maybe. Nah, it's too late. Can't get the spear here. Alright, so bottom of the map, that's where we have Banana H, again channeling, and that is 5 shots fired. 5 were already delivered. 11 points to 18, and the lead in experience for Chili Mountain. Oh yeah, baby, here we go. It's kind of awesome. 10 kills to 6 now. Bad Benny is, of course, hoping for something. Marker has pretty much given up on stacking. He's at 7 stacks. He's like, okay, fuck it, I'm not going to use the Arcane Rift anymore. Nah, it's not that bad, but still. They definitely killed all of the motivation that he had. 48,000 for Sonya, top damage with the slam build that we're seeing for the side laner. Chromie is at 36k, always delivering some extra damage from the back line, whereas Kira is currently sitting at 43,000 herself, so good on Nick. Despite the early problems that he had, he's starting to come through a bit more for the team. Level 20s are in. Medivh is cheating immediately. They're focusing Diablo to ruin the combo, and they're able to pull that off. Cooldown isn't ready. Quick interruption over here, and in comes the old man once more with his ult, trying to set up kills for the team. Diablo with a wall stun, and has to use the Hellgate to jump out before the death zone takes him apart. They can't get a kill, but they defend the bot lane for now, so good on them. There's still an entire level that's missing for the Hardos before they get their own level 20 talents, and there's a single altar at the bottom of the map, which is incredibly difficult to access now for the red team. So very likely they're going to let this one go, which means that it would be not only single digits on the core, it would be 5 points against 18. But that's probably the best bet that you can go for. Again, what else are you going to do? Engage into the fight without level 20? I don't really think that's the solution here. So they might try and exchange boss for the bottom altar, but they can't because Marker sniffs it out quickly, and with the ley line and everything soon up again, they can't make that play. So they have to let it pass. 5 shots are being fired, 5 points to 18, and that is just all that we can do for now. That brings us back into the 20 versus 20 fight. Now we got the upgrade for Kira, so the Silent Killer is in. Deckard Cain also has taken his. And up at the top, they're trying to go for it. They are forcing this one. Cocoon and Deckard Cain, those are their biggest tools. But of course we got the ley line and we got the Apocalypse. They're trying to focus Gia now. But where is Medivh? Where is Make? Apocalypse is in, and that did not work out as a combo with Medivh. But they're still looking for kills, and they might get the one against Deckard Cain. Not quite. Instead, it seems like Sonya's gonna fall, and she's dead. Sonya down, Diablo in trouble. They try to go for Gia. The portal allows him to escape. The boss is still up, though. So even if the Hardos take it now, that's not really a setback. I mean, that's 4 points. The main reason why the Hardos really want to take this is not only the 4 points that they are taking off the opponent's core, it's more so removing it as a tool that could be used by Chili Mountain to end the game. So you limit the options a little bit and focus the play to be a little bit more linear, a little bit more direct. Now, the best thing that Chili Mountain can do is just wait this one out and wait until Sonya is back. I don't think that Gia can really do anything here. Portal is set up, and he makes it out. But they're really toying with fire here. Deckard Cain was trying to catch them, but he couldn't. It's another cooldown burned, but again, Sonya's going to be back soon, so we'll see what she can do with that. But it's nasty. They hold on to the bottom bell tower too, which would allow them to channel a single altar and end the game. And there's a single altar on the map now, another 5 seconds, and Sonya should be back by then. Now the pumpkins make it in, at least a few of them, but the fight is here, and they're fighting without Sonya. They're actually going to this battle without her. Big ley line, there's the cocoon against Medivh, and the kill against Stukov. Why, God, why? 5 versus 4, they take the fight, but the 3 pumpkins made it through. 2 points on the core of the Hardos. They lose Sonya again. She came, she saw, and she died again. Veni, Vidi, Vici. Easy kills. 2 points on the core though. They're down to 2 against 14. The channel over here, it's gonna deliver another 3 shots. I think they could have maybe even waited for this to be taken back, so could probably have interrupted. It's 11 to 2 now. There's nothing else to take on the map, honestly, so I'm a bit surprised that they didn't wait until the bell tower is retaken before they completed the channels. That was a little bit weird. But anyways, at the bottom of the map, they're going to try and take this one too. Middle. Hello. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kira. Whew. That would have been a bad time to die. But Nick is able to make it out. Bottom of the map. Yes, Chris takes it. But what a game here. God, I love this. This is the opening map. We have 10 kills to 9, 11 points to 2, and each team, I mean, either team could still take it. So, yeah, let's see what else they can do. Who gets the next team fight, the next kills. I really like the way that they are pressuring Diablo, by the way. Even if a ley line is set up, the way that this pans out, Gia just doesn't have the time to get his Apocalypse through as a follow-up. That's a huge problem for them as they're trying to set these combos up. Also, Medivh is at 18 stacks. Is Maka actually going to complete it eventually? I think the game is going to end before he's able to pull that one off, but it would be kind of funny. Now, they only control 2 bell towers, but again, that doesn't really matter. If they get one single altar, they win the game, and there's a double altar now coming up. So it doesn't really matter too much that they only hold on to 2. With 2 points on the core of the Hardos, 1 altar is all you need. You don't need more than that. And if you can zone them out with Medivh cheats, with a ley line, and then maybe an APOC, you just need to get 1 channel through. So, we'll see if they can somehow pull that one off. It's gonna be tricky for the Hardos. They will have to heavily invade here. They're trying to channel with Kira on the right side to eliminate the first altar already, but this is a do-or-die fight for them. Single digits on the core of Chili Mountain soon as well. And the 5 shots are fired. There's also pumpkins at the bottom of the map. This is going to be close, guys. It's going to be really close. There's the APOC. They're trying to make the play. Double stun against D.Va. The pilot is out. The ley line is there. They're trying to follow up with the kill. Can they get it? They're trying to move in on the backline, though, and that's immediate damage against Banana Age. But they're moving out. 3 points on the core against 2. This one is going to decide it. The pumpkins made it through. This altar is going to decide it, everybody. The ley line. Oh, this setup, beautiful, but it's not good enough, and Bad Benny gets bullied. Gia barely making it out here. What a finish. What an insane finish. The channel pressure is coming in as everybody just tries to get to the fountain to tap that quickly. Another bell tower gets taken. It doesn't matter. Whoever channels the altar is going to win this game. That's what's going to happen here. 68,000 damage by Chromie, 85,000 by Chris on his Cassia, and everybody is just trying to get a good position around the altar. Everybody is trying to get into the channel. There's the lockdown against Sonya. Backhold, spin to win, baby. And Ubera coming in, but the portal is already ready. They're trying to re-engage again. Medivh is trying to cheat, and the interrupt as Yasuo gets attacked by Chromie. Over here to the right side, they're going for Chris, and Chris is down. Chris is dead. Chris is eliminated, and they're trying to go for the next victim. Yasuo gets zoned towards the end. Hans, Nick, he's coming in. They're getting the Stukov. No, they're not. Banana Age pushing him back into the death zone. Get the fuck out of my team fight. Slapping him around the entire time here. Deckard Kane is dead. They're winning it. And Uberang down. That's his game. What a finish. D.Va trying what she can, and there's the kill against Kira. D.Va also low. What an insane finish. What a series. 5-man team wiped the spray game on point, and woo! Big fights and a win for Chili Mountain on the first map of this best of 3 series. This is only a qualifier, guys. What the hell?
Before we head into game number 2, make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet so you don't miss out on any future content here on Khaldor TV.
Game number 2, let's go. Great first map. Honestly, this tournament, the first qualifier, is already fantastic. First round was great, was a good start into all of it. Now we're in the second round and we already have an absolute highlight. We got Chili Mountain against the Hardos, even though today Hardos isn't playing for the Hardos. This is still a team with a lot of HGC talent right there. And it's game number 1 was just nuts. So yeah, Infernal Shrines, that's gonna be our next map here, and I'm kinda excited, honestly. This should be good. So we first of all have Kerrigan banned out again. Nobody wants to go up against against Nick's Kerrigan, and we got Hogger banned out too. In most of the games, Lucio is a very, very early ban. We've seen him in, I think, every single map so far banned very, very early. But either way, with Kerrigan already banned, the question is he gonna go for maybe Kira again? Seems to like it a lot here. Uther, despite the fact that they lost, Uther, he gets banned out. And what are we gonna get from Chili Mountain now as a ban? I mean, keep in mind that we also have a situation, honestly, we have a situation right now in which not only the blue team can play Medivh, but we could also see that for the Hardos. But instead, Sonya is being banned out here. Alright, so no Sonya for this game. And, well, let's go. First pick. It's actually the first time that Lucio was not banned in the first ban rotation. So, let's see if one of them is going in and takes him down here. But, yeah. Should be pretty good. Yeah, there he is. Lucio. It's the first time that we see the post-patch Lucio in action, at least in this tournament. So that should be fun. And let's see how exactly Chili Mountain counters. Because, I mean, again, they knew, right? Like, if you don't ban it, considering how much of a priority in the ban patterns the hero was so far, that was a really solid shot that the Hardos would walk away with him as a first pick. So they must say, okay, we don't really care, do whatever you want, it's fine. We have Gia on Diablo again, and he played a fantastic first game. This is a great map for Diablo 2. You get so much stun potential in Infernal Shrines on every single objective that he has massive value for the team if you have someone that can play him properly and gets those angles set up. We got on the damage side, Tychus in addition to that. Cassia played by Chris probably again, even though Nick locked him in. And Leo is also getting played. So Max Passion going straight in for the skeleton over here. Like that too. But well, let's see. What are we gonna get for the bans now? I mean, you still want to ban the frontline out a bit. Okay, they're getting rid of Deathwing first. Yeah. Yeah, if you have Deathwing, Leo, and then also maybe another frontliner or even just another side laner, you can have a lot of control over the shrine in particular that you really don't want to give your opponent's team. Do they ban Medivh? There's still a chance that Marcus says, yeah, there it is, okay, they ban Medivh out. I would have been a bit surprised if they would have let this one slide, since Marca probably wants to redeem himself a bit for losing the stacks in game number 1 and another ley line and Apocalypse setup. It would be kind of annoying, especially when you're playing on Infernal Shrines. It's already annoying enough to go up against Diablo here, but then if on the same time you have that, then yeah, I don't know about that. But either way, we need a little bit more damage for them. Of course, there's no support yet either, so Banana H needs to lock one in too. And there comes Stukov. Perfect choice for this map. I mean, seriously, he's just fantastic. Malthael for Berkhold. Stukov, he rose in priority so much after we saw the Korea Cup. That was an insane tournament where Stukov had mad priority, and after that I think a lot of the European players in particular started to adapt to Stukov as a priority choice again. He never really fully disappeared before that, but I think that he spiked in priority a lot after that event, and a lot of teams are now following up as they did in the past on stuns with Stukov and then prep for the kill. Blaze for Bad Benny, and Chris is locking Phoenix in, so we have a Blaze main tank for now, and that leaves us with Make as the last pick. Are we gonna get the fabled? Nah, we get Coffin Girl. Orphea is in. I was waiting for Mephisto gonna get dropped here. Not quite. Infernal Shrines. Map number 2, everybody. The lead goes to Chili Mountain so far. Let's see if they can make a 2-0 victory a reality, or if the Hardos are coming back and forcing game number 3 in the series. Round 2 of the first Masters Clash qualifier. Let's head straight in. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. We got game 2, and I think I like it. Chili Mountain with the lead. And Make immediately stopping all the hype short with a quick pause here. Apparently one of the guys had to go to the bathroom or something, like, I don't know. But at least we can introduce our players. We have Make himself on Tychus. That was a quick break. Alright. Azerite on Orphea, Berkhold on Malthael, Banana H with his alternate account on Stukov, Gia on Dibbles, and on the right side of the map, Bad Benny with Blaze. We have Nick on his Hans account playing Phoenix, Max Passion on Leoric, Yazo on Lucio, and Chris is playing Cassia. Alright, let's go. It is time to party, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this show on the road. Oh yeah. Again, Lucio, he got changed. He got changed quite a bit, and it's gonna be interesting to see how much of an impact he has, because everybody at this point just said, hey, we don't want to go up against him. Boombox, for example, doesn't have a duration anymore. They changed High 5 a little bit as well, increased the cooldown, mana cost reduction, and also had a bit more functionality for him. finally also makes Lucio unstoppable and heals him as well. So we'll see if there's some changes coming through with the build in particular. Of course, the impact of the hero is not really quite known just yet. We haven't seen him after the patch in the competitive level. This is the first tournament right afterwards, which has to be pointed out here, obviously, since things will adjust over time. This is also, I mean, you can always test things out in scrims and also in Storm League, at least to an extent, but only after a couple of smaller tournaments will the builds really shape up and the priority of heroes establish itself. Either way, Austin's renewal is in on Leo, who's already started to make a bit of a play. Nick is playing out Phoenix, and yep, they are being aggressive in the middle of the map with quick rotations over here. And all the way up towards the top, Leo's of course doing his thing on the lane against Malthael. That's about as expected. The 1 minute mark has been passed, and that means that we have the camps up on the map. And it's time to get a bit of pressure going. I'm hyped for this. The Hardos, they came in, I want to say, as the favorite, honestly. Hazorbs today missing, Max Passion subbing in for him. But still, a star-stuck team here, and it will be fun to see if they come back. And I would love a third map. Not gonna lie. That map would be pretty amazing. So, let's see what they're gonna go and pull off with this. In regards to combos, anything that you can pull off where Diablo gets a stun and then a follow-up from Stukov will set the tone, and you will have quickly Tychus chipping in, very likely with the bigger they are. And then also Malthael with the potential last rites as a follow-up for a quick kill. Bigger they are gets already locked in after the Austin's renewal on level 1. We have Leo now with the Needle Peasants as usual. The new habits for Blaze are going to give him the unstoppable ones that he has done with the quest. And talking about quests and stacks, Chris kind of rocking the numbers here. 15 stacks this early in the game is pretty decent. Yasuo at the top, still sliding around with Lucio, by the way. In regards to the build, still with the Celerando over here and the Off the Wall as his level 4 quest. But the first objective has now also been announced, so we're talking about the shrine at the top side this time, with both of the teams focusing on the shaman camps right away to try and check that one out. So, there's the first one. Gonna try and claim this. And boom, goodbye my friend. So that one is eliminated. And what do we have in the middle of the map? Still a bit of a skirmish between the teams, nothing really too crazy. Everybody will transition towards the top lane eventually, but of course there's also a question of whether or not you're soaking the experience so that you can lock in a level 7 first. And they're getting a kill on top of that too. Nice. Well done. So Nick today having a tough time. He already had a very rough start into game number 1, and apparently that continues into game number 2 now. Not really what we are used to seeing from him here. He's having a little bit of a Hans time today. Azerite down here gets attacked too, but he makes it out of the fight alive, so good on him. Tychus has started to take the stacks for the team, which brings him to 15 now. We have 18 stacks for Cassia. Slowed down a little bit on the stacking process, but that should actually speed up now that we are looking at an actual shrine fight. So off we go. There's a level 7 talents on both sides right now. The Lurking Arm build continues with the low blow into the growing infestation. And full on setup with the divert power weapons. We got the target acquired and the mobile offense here. And here we go, all the auto attacks. But there's the fight. Azerite is a little bit low. They're trying to go for Nick again. And there's the kill. Coffin Girl is down. Orphea bites the dust. And all of a sudden, the Hardos are taking the lead on the stacks. Despite the kill against Phoenix, they're looking good here. And they're locking Banana H down too. Leo, Max Passion, trying to help the team out. Hopes, of course, for another swing. And then a bit of a slow, but he will have to rotate over to meet the rotation of Malthael so that he doesn't lose out on any experience. But the stacks are not looking bad for Chris either. Now currently with the first Punisher locked in, we have 4 minutes 50 into the game. But we already have 30 stacks for Chris. That's a pretty good progress, especially considering that for a minute or two he couldn't do anything since there were no skirmishes at all. If he's able to follow up on some of those jumps, that would be perfect for him. And he's getting quite a lot done here. I mean, that late game could be a bit of a disaster for Chili Mountain if Chris continues stacking like this, and the early game itself is already looking tricky. They're losing out on the 4 top side, so that's a problem. At the bottom of the map, Leo's still there, so you can't go all out on this. But taking the fort down with the first push, that isn't bad at all. That's actually pretty sexy. Now that mount is definitely made out of Gorilla Glass, by the way. If you got an entire fire bed with armor sitting on that shit, I mean, that has to be some kind of Gorilla Glass. There's just no other way. That thing doesn't even get scratched. If they could use that for my phone, that would be absolutely amazing. I would love that. That would be fantastic. But yeah, new technology right there. Someone call Elon and tell him about it. He's gonna mainstream it. Anyways, now that we got level 10 in, we have the salvo, we have also the usual initiation set up with the entomb. And Blaze hasn't made a choice yet, but thankfully goes for the bunker. For a second I was afraid that he would go into combustion. But yeah, no bust in this one. Either way, we have the push through the middle of the map, and the level 10 is finally available for Chili Mountain. That gives us the Odin. Bit of a slap setup too. Nothing crazy. As you would expect, the last ride is a follow-up on the bigger they are. I mean, it's kind of what you want to play here. Malthael goes down. Leo with a kill.
Say hello to your sister for me.
I didn't even know that Malthael had a sister, but hell, whatever. Okay, so 2 kills to 1, and nicely done. Leo is getting some value. Now we got Diablo nearly with the stacked baseline, 34 stacks also for Chris. Next objective is gonna pop up soon, and it's gonna be at the bottom of the map, but both of the teams still have a fountain and a fort ready. But it is a bit of a slower paced mid-game here. I think that's gonna be changing very quickly once that the second shrine is up, because I really feel that Chili Mountain has to fight that one out. They can't lose out on any of that, or it's going to be a huge problem. 12,000 damage for Tychus, 12,000 for Phoenix, and off we go. Top side, Malthael, he's trying to push it out, catch some extra XP for them. Early level 13 would be insane for the Hardos. If they can do that, that would be pretty awesome. But here comes the kill attempt. Chris dancing around, Bunker keeps him alive, and Diablo says nope, but in comes Yasu with the ult. Chris dies anyways. They worked hard for this kill. They worked hard for it, and that's why we're showing it again. They really worked hard for that one. Chris gets attacked again, then Yasu comes in, drops the ult, nearly saves him, but eventually Cassia falls to Tychus. Nicely done, but yeah, they fought really hard for that. Time and time again, Chris was trying to juke them out. Did not completely work, but hey. They were trying to go for the kill at the top too, but Bakul was able to escape. So Max Passion couldn't take him down together with Nick, and that's when the objective gets announced. Now, thanks to the kill, by the way, we have now a chance to go for level 13 on the blue team side too, so that's another one. I mean, right now it's 2 against 2 kills. We have level 13 talents already available, but Chili Mountain is about to get theirs too. And with the shrine just now activating, I don't really see a big lead here for the Hardos in any way. There's a couple of seconds that we're talking about, and that's it. So there's the 13 now. We already get the slip on level 13. Malthael, of course, a little bit safer, but even more important, we have on level 13 the big boy talent for Stukov. The problem is that Tychus is down. No Odin, no nothing. Tychus down, and he's the VIP on the shrine fight. And that's the end of Malthael, and they're looking for even more. Once again, the ult gets used by Yasu, but boys, I don't know. That's an easy double kill for the Hardos, and they are really coming and swinging in this game. Chris is sitting at 39 stacks. He's like, I can't stack if these fuckers die that quickly. I mean, hello, can you please survive for a little bit longer so I can get some hits in? What's happening here? So they're about to lock in another Punisher, and they won the first one already that allowed them to take the top 4 down. Now with the bottom already opened up, I think this one is going to get murdered too. They're crushing this shit. They're looking great here. 4 kills to 2, 15 to 13. Here we go. There's the jump, follow up by Blaze. Bad Benny has to be careful and gets just crushed. Just absolutely crushed. Someone got a little bit too excited over here. Thought that he had a chance, and Bad Benny, yeah, way too far. So we're going to take another look at that one too. I mean, he started with the attempt to take the fort down, and Bad Benny says like, let's go. Let's lock him down, and Stukov was just waiting for it and immediately punished him. So nice job by Banana H here, really well done. That ends with the fort still in play. Careful with Max Passion, he wants the Entomb, doesn't he? Would love to go for Stukov here. I don't think they're going to get him though. Banana H is playing this incredibly passive. He is not moving out at all. Azerite, on the other hand, yeah, he's in deep shit. He goes down instantly, but at least he took the camp. The problem is that now there's an Entomb coming out that helps them to eliminate Tychus too, and that's a camp that they just traded for 2 kills. I don't really think that was worth it. Easy kill right there. 3 kills to 6. 42 stacks for Chris. And obviously they have a chance to take the fort at the bot lane down. Gia was thinking about trying to defend it and then realized that's not going to end well for him. So he had to fall back. They're attempting to make the same play now in the middle of the map too, with a level 16 talent that they already have. That works as well. Up the frequency is now in. And that's another fort destroyed. So, yep, they are taking all the forts down. Every single one has been destroyed. 11 minutes into the game. The Hardos definitely going hard mode on this one. Yep, they are doing extremely well in game number 2. 2 of the Punishers have been locked in by them. They got the lead in kills, the lead in experience, and especially the lead in structures. They haven't lost the fountain yet. Have they lost the... I mean, there's towers at the bottom still in play. In the middle, the gate has been open. That's all they got. Over here, not too much either. They're trying to go for Marker at the bottom, and they're gonna get him. Oh, yes! Get ganked. Easy kill. They are chasing hard. I feel blue team is already getting desperate over here. No, they're getting a kill. Nice. Oh, hello. Yazu. Yazu. Last rights. Oh, it looked for a moment like he might be able to escape this one, but nope. Instead, we now have them focus on Phoenix. Phoenix is like, I can get away. I can get away. I can make it.
Nope.
Not happening either. It's a triple kill. Yeah, just as I thought that the Hardos might be able to walk away with this and build a bit of momentum, it seems like Chili Mountain is fighting back into the game, just saying, hey guys, not that easily. We're going to fight back in this one. You might win the series, but we're going to make it a little bit more difficult for you than that. I mean, come on. So now we have 16 versus 16. They can paint the map blue and go for pretty much all of the camps. But, of course, up at the top lane, you still have to face the music and have to make sure that you somehow take that that Punisher. Because they haven't won a single one yet. Not one. And, well, there is a fountain for the team in red. They got the entire wall, they got the fountain, they have a fallback option. The blue team has nothing. Nothing. Stole all their lunch money. So, they're trying to at least open this one up pretty quickly. One tower down, the gate nearly destroyed, side wall already opened. And they have slowly, it's not really a big lead on the objective yet either, so that's still a pretty decent fight for the Hardos because of the advantage that they have on the lane itself with structures. If they can get that kill. Stukov! Oh, the combo! Nick gets murdered! Last right gets denied by the bunker, at least no stack, but he died regardless, and they are just murdering them now. What is happening with Nick here? That's the 3rd time that he died. Nick is feeding. I mean, it's not hardcore feeding or anything, but it's honestly... he's dying a lot more today than he usually does. He has real trouble getting the... Yeah, I don't know, maybe he doesn't have the protection here. Blaze comes in with the bunker, but... 34,000. He gets the damage out, but he just trades it for his life, and that's not really worth it. Bot lane gets pressured, Blaze is going to take care of it, but this is going to be the first objective for Chili Mountain. They're going to lock the Punisher in. Good on them. Yeah, they're not giving anything up. And guys, they have the lead in this best of 3. If they win here, the Hardos are out. So, that's that. 53 stacks for Cassia. Coffin Girl was busy in the middle of the map. Gia is waiting for someone to step out so that he can knock him into a wall. But, well, up at the top, that fort is toast. Hardos also don't want to fight. They can give the fort up. 20 is soon going to be ready for them. So why wouldn't they wait for 20? There's absolutely no reason for them to YOLO on this one. So instead, what we're seeing is now the Summer Anthem. And on top of that, Infinite Lightning. It's a level 20 talents. So they're going to wait this one out. You can already tell topside. They haven't even pushed in with this. They took the fort down and they said, okay guys, let's just fall back, get the 20, get the Storm talents. We can't YOLO into this. We just barely clawed our way back. We can't give them an easy fight. Play it safe, get the 20, play for the next one. Try and take a couple of the structures down. Try to destroy the fort at the bottom of the map. Now they got their own level 20, which gives them the big red button. They also got the controlled chaos over here for a little bit more slap action. Straight in the face. And, well, it's going to be no one will stop death on the other side. Now, they're already starting to hearth back a little bit because they're not sure if someone tries to push out through the top. But thanks to the vision in the middle of the map, they now know what's going on. Can easily retreat now. Gonna have to do it like earlier than that. Diablo isn't gonna be caught there either. It's a bit of an invade of the camp, and I think they can get this. They should have the time to lock that one in. Actually, I'm wrong. They don't. If they want to fight for it, they can fight for it. I just don't think they want to. Buried alive, and I'm not sure that's going to work out for them. There's the APOC, multi last rights, and the kill. Blaze is down. They got the camp, but they sacrificed Blaze for it. Yeah, big setups here. And that's of course an additional stack for Malthael too. I mean, it's not really too tricky yet because it's only a second. That's a 10-second cooldown reduction, which is neat. But it's not that they have to be super afraid or anything of like the low cooldown on Malthael's ult. Instead, what we have is just a bit more pressure in the middle of the map and on the camp as the blue team attempts to steal some of the mercenaries away and maybe even get a bit more damage done with a follow-up kill. If they could get that, that would of course be the dream. Just stagger deaths on the opponent's team and slowly take the map. 34,000 damage for Fia as she completes her quest. We got 32,000 for good old Phoenix. I mean, again, despite the fact that he's dying quite a bit on the team, he is getting the damage in. Now, it's always a little bit easier if you're willing to die for it, but still. 9 kills to 7, and well, more or less equal situation and structures on the map. That fort in the middle is the only advantage that the Hardos still have. The next objective is going to spawn at the bottom of the map, by the way, as the blue team is already starting to push all of this out a little bit. Siege damage, Cassia sitting at 136,000. Tyke is at 125k, not too bad either. So, yep. And here we go. Oh, it's a trap! It's a trap! And there's Dibbles again with the APOC, and they're crushing! Absolutely crushing Cassia. Chris got destroyed in this one. From every angle, they took him down. Coffin Girl at the top is still fine, trying to go for Bad Benny. Chomp, 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 chomp. And just chomps Blaze down. Bad Benny, he's going to fall eventually. Leo's already saying, screw it, I'll go for the keep. That's not going to work out, spoiler alert. And Bad Benny in the meantime, yeah, that's going to be a staggered death too. They're going to end him eventually, I think. Yeah, there we go. So they got him. It took them a little bit, but they were able to take him down. The objective is active, so they can go for the objective now. That's 11 kills to 7. Guys, I can't believe it, but Chili Mountain, they might even be able to take this with the 2-0. Not only win the series, but take it with a 2-0. This game is getting a bit murderous. Chris didn't stand a chance. I mean, initially it was Backwell that was in trouble because he just simply moved in without checking any of the bushes, so they nearly got an insta-kill against him. But right now, it seems like they're trying to race. Hello? Yeah, there's 3 at the top lane, just knocking at the wall. Everybody down here is trying to do the same thing. In the middle of the map, the fort has nearly been destroyed. Malthael is going for the objective. And I don't know, the blue team is going to be faster. I mean, guys, yes, they are already on the key, but the blue team should be faster here. They have more heroes here right now, and they have a Punisher coming in. They could also easily fall back with just 1 hero or something. Are they going for core? I don't think they're going to be faster. That Punisher is too slow. Alright. Here comes one. Backwell is ready for the defense. He's trying to apply pressure here. He's not the only one. Azerite is there too. And core on the left gets attacked. It's gonna be party time. Right side of the map. They're going for a block. Bad Benny's low. Leo is dead. The core goes down 80%, 70. But that's a kill against Phoenix. 67% on the right side. They're trying to go for the core. Gia is low. 61% on the blue team's core as they are chasing them down slowly but steadily. Yasuo playing it out with Backhold. Over here, Blaze is dead. 97. They go for it. What a finish again. This series is fun. Chili Mountain with a 2-0 victory against the Hardos as the red team is kicked out of the tournament and Chili Mountain moves on to the 3rd round of the first qualifier for the Masters Clash.
Thank you everybody for watching the video today. I hope that you enjoyed the show and the commentary. And keep in mind that the spoiler protection that is going to run for the rest of the video is made possible by all the support on patreon.com. So guys, if you want to support my work, if you want to help me start new projects and keep the spoiler protection in place, please consider heading over to patreon.com/Khaldor. There's also a link in the YouTube description, and check that out. Thanks in advance, and see you guys next time with more esports coverage here on Khaldor TV. Have a great day.